Live.
Yo, what's good, y'all? It's your gearhead, Mr. Logic himself. And as you already know, if this is your first time, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. Allow me to introduce my lovely co-host.
Hey, you guys, it's your girl Nate. Hello, how are you guys?
It's your boy Sir Zanya in the back of the bus. You already know what it is.
And today we have a guest with us. His name is, well, I'll let you tell it yourself.
Oh,
Do
I
the proper
bet.
one.
Oh, I bet. What's the word, y'all? You feel me? My name is EJ. You feel me? Most of y'all know me as Glow Jedi on Instagram. You feel me? I'm here to have a good time. I'm appreciating for the opportunity. And I'm here to speak some real shit with them.
Yes, sir.
I'd have a
Okay,
good
Hello,
time.
hello. Actually, I think I'm kind of low.
I like that.
Hello.
And as you already know,
There
yo,
you go.
this is one thing for sure,
Two
two things
things
for
for
certain,
certain,
baby.
And,
You feel me?
and as we kick it off, you already know we follow tradition, yo. How was your weekend so far?
Another day, another dollar. It was okay. Trying to finish school
I
in
think-
one piece.
That's very offensive
What's offensive about it?
to us unemployed individuals. That's very offensive. Another day, another dollar.
Sound like
I'm
a personal problem.
Losing another dollar.
You do know
Every
Indeed is a
day.
thing, though, right, gang?
You don't think
sounds like a personal
Indeed,
problem.
LinkedIn, ZipRecruiter,
You don't got profiles on that shit?
on all of that shit.
And you not getting
Dice.
You got a car, too, so I know you could drop to work.
Whatever. People ain't trying to hire me, bro. Guess I gotta make it big on the internet.
Go on
you know what I'm saying?
snagajob.com. Cool.
Snag a job.
Snag a job. Niggas use that
Uh,
still?
Let's go on fucking monster.com, bro. Yeah,
Yo,
get a
that's
job on Monster,
insane. I
my
don't
guy.
even know what that is.
It's a like
Where there's a will, there's a
recruiter
way.
site. Yeah.
Nah, real talk.
I don't know anybody named Will.
Sucks.
Yeah.
I know you drove by a couple of 7-Elevens that says we're hiring, bro.
Oh no, I have standards.
Nah, I
there are
get
some
that.
Hold on. Work is work, dog.
I mean, work is.
Even if
I mean,
it's at the
you.
end of the
I
day,
mean, you
dog,
in that
if you make a
position where,
trip,
at work is
is
Not
work.
work.
yet.
Till you
Not
can
yet,
figure
not
out
yet.
something.
I mean,
dog,
you
hold
going to
yourself down
Orlando.
there
Yeah,
still.
I still got my savings, so not yet.
Okay, cool.
I
Shit.
find if I find a job in Orlando, I'm staying up there. Hope you guys know.
That's not your body.
Yeah.
I'll take his spot
Hope you
though.
guys know.
I'll call you
I mean,
bluff.
I'll take his
are
spot,
most,
though.
Are
Fair
most of
enough.
the jobs
I'll
in
take
like
his spot,
the
though.
field you're working?
Yeah.
No,
No,
like
they're
remote?
everywhere. They're everywhere.
No, I mean, are they remote?
Yeah, they can be. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You gonna try to do another
I feel
remote
like
job?
I'm also low. in
No,
my mic.
probably not.
Why
But-
not?
What are you trying to do now?
I mean, the same job, just not remote.
You want to go into an office?
Yeah.
That's what I'm in. I'm in a
Yeah.
cubicle right now. I'm in the office.
You in that corporate life?
Yeah. That's why I got
Wow.
his head shorter. If y'all seen me like a week ago, I had the palm tree.
Mm.
Shit.
Yeah, I had the palm tree. I had to cut
Yeah.
it down a little bit. I ain't gonna lie. It was shout out to the Oliva family, but they the main reasons why I had to cut this shit down. It was like, bro, your hair not gonna fucking make it. So
Hey man,
So I was
you
like,
gotta dress for
shit.
whatever you
That
want.
sucks.
that,
having
feel
to
that.
cut your hair, like.
Yeah,
Yo,
my boy
bro,
is a state
what?
trooper. He
Oh
had his
my
hair long,
God.
and on the police force, they make you
I mean,
clean up.
personally,
His shit was long. They made him cut it.
I think there are certain braided hairstyles that can be pulled off professionally, and that is definitely what I'm gonna go for.
hmm
You know, I mean, I think right now I look like that one sportscaster. You know what I'm talking about? Who has like the tiny little things in his head like that? I don't know his name.
Shumpert.
Iman?
I wouldn't be able to tell you.
Iman don't got them short shits no more.
No?
Nah, I think they
But
grew.
he's like a dude as dark as me, glasses,
dark as me.
you know, and he has like hair like that, but he has a nice lineup, you know, not too long.
Unlike you.
Yo, that's crazy.
Oh,
That's
I'm just
On other notes,
kidding.
how was your
Just
week, cuz?
kidding.
I ain't gonna lie. My week was alright. You feel me? Was working. I had to be at work by 7:45 in the morning. So
You.
on the real, I'm just like tired as shit. But I am happy that I'm here though. That's a fact. So
Okay.
this
I
is
feel you.
definitely brightening
I
up
feel
the
you.
weekend. This is a good little start to the weekend.
Well, break the ice. Tell them a little bit more about yourself, cuz.
All right. Well, you feel me? I'm 24 years old. I just finished college not too long ago.
Congrats.
Nice.
Yeah,
Must
yeah.
be nice.
Oh, what? It was a journey. I'm gonna tell you that.
Yeah. What'd you major?
Feel you.
Electric engineering.
Oh.
That's bang, bro. Okay.
Wow,
okay,
Yeah,
okay.
pretty good
okay,
with the
okay.
wires and everything. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? Like,
I like that.
yeah, I play.
Nice.
You feel me? I play video games a lot. You know, I got a YouTube now because I want to be a gaming YouTuber.
What's that YouTube?
Glow_Jedi.
Glow_Jedi.
Yeah.
Glow_Jedi.
Make
Yeah.
sure if y'all
Let's see what's
basically
going
on that, you on Twitch
Word.
too.
Yeah, I'm on Twitch too. Yeah.
So you already know YouTube, Twitch.
Word.
Hit that
All of
subscribe
that.
button. Yo.
Hit that follow. Hit the subscribe. Hit all of that, man. Shout out, bro.
So what's your next move, man? You trying to stay here in the States or you trying to go overseas?
I mean, honestly, right now, I'm just trying to create a foundation. You know, only being 24 and stuff. I want to, put the big boy pants on to be more of a man. You know, I paid for bills and I've had bills in my name and stuff, but that doesn't make me a full scale grown man.
Not until you're standing on your own.
Not until
2 feet.
exactly.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So like, I just want to create a foundation for myself. Keep working. Stick to the goal. The goal can never change, no matter what's in front of me.
Okay.
You know, and keep it together, and just be the best man that I can every day. Do I want to leave the country? Absolutely. I got a passport. Shit don't expire for like another 3 years. So
Fair enough.
yeah, so I'm out the country with that shit. But would I want to stay in the States? Like, I like Florida. I ain't gonna lie. It's definitely better than New York. That's a fact.
New York's a bucket, man.
You know what? I
telling you.
didn't live in New York, but I did travel to New York for my 20th birthday. And I guess it's different because I only visited there. But bro, New York was super interesting.
It's,
New York,
it's a whole different ball game,
super
bro.
interesting. Yeah,
A whole
That's
different
facts.
ball
bro.
game,
I remember maybe on my first or second night there, bro. I heard a woman getting her ass whooped in a subway
For
station.
real?
Like
regular.
yeah,
That's
like
the regular. Though.
brutalized.
Oh my God.
She was screaming.
It's okay
at
though. She
yeah.
probably punched him in the face before
Probably,
they started,
hey,
bro.
something,
I'm telling
bro,
you.
right?
So you mean to tell me in New York you just mind your business?
You Millie Rock.
You
yeah.
have to.
You hide it in your sock. Yeah.
You have to. Like, mind your neck.
So,
Put
so
your
then,
head down.
So then why doesn't Spider-Man mind his own business?
I mean, Spider-Man.
Because that's a whole different universe of New York.
the thing
Word.
is, Spider-Man can run the ones with anybody in New York.
Spider-Man can run the ones, and then if he didn't
Yeah.
want to run the ones, he could swing his ass back home.
Yeah, literally.
I can't swing my ass back home. They gonna catch me. It's over
True,
for
true.
that.
Yeah.
I think that's
Spider-Man can dodge
I think
bullets.
that's crazy.
Word. He got a spider sense and all that. I do not have that.
I'm just. I got these.
yeah, I got 2
Yeah,
eyes, maybe a
yeah.
6th sense to. I probably do got a 6th sense to see if
Yeah,
somebody
I
behind me
can
trying
feel
to
like
get me.
someone's about to catch
Yeah, I
me,
can
you
feel
know?
that. Yeah, but other than that,
Yeah, it was crazy. New York
it's fast paced though. Yeah,
Yeah.
if you don't, if you slow,
No,
you're
I'll eat
not
you.
gonna catch. Yeah, you're not
Me
gonna
too.
catch
I
up,
got
bro.
my family from NY. Got a couple partners out there, cousins, relatives.
Right,
It's really the bricks out there.
right.
Like,
I don't know what
yo,
that means.
Bricks meaning like it's the concrete jungle.
Oh,
Dog.
okay,
It ain't
okay,
nothing
okay.
to fuck
Mhm.
with. Here we have a luxury. Over there, there's always
Telling
a
you.
saying: a New York dude could do a bid longer than they could do.
Batman doesn't live in New York,
Everything Tina says Batman's better.
and on top of that,
I like Batman though. I respect
I
that.
fuck
I like
I fuck with
Batman.
Batman
But the
heavy.
thing is, if Batman didn't have any preparation and he went 1v1 with Spider-Man, he'd get mopped.
Nah,
He would
If
dog
Batman
walk.
Nah.
went, yes,
you
he
never
would.
heard of Batman?
Yes,
you
he
never heard
would.
of Batnomics?
Yes, he would.
What is Batnomics?
It's the math of breakdown. So they took Batman, they took Tony Stark, and they took Superman. Right?
Yeah.
You basically line them all three up, and then you take away their powers. Off the rip, you already fucking lose with.
Okay, so I'm not talking about
I'm just saying.
powerless. though. Yeah.
I'm just saying.
Tony Stark and Bruce Wayne
Remember-
are both human beings though.
Yeah, I know, but Spider-Man. Here's the thing: Batman is still smart.
Yeah.
Mind you, this is the same dude who made Doomsday. He was able to take out everybody, including himself. So if you think that he wouldn't find a way to fuck up Spider-Man, you're out your fucking mind.
But like I
If you
said,
don't think that
even-
spider sense is gonna tell
No,
him
but
what the
like
hell
I
he's
said,
doing 2
it-
steps before
That's
he
gonna
even
be
do it though, bro.
Yeah,
if
that's a fight to
if
see.
he doesn't have time to gain information on Spider-Man,
This is
Exactly.
Batman.
if you don't got the
he's minding
time,
his
It's
business.
Batman.
if it's a straight up,
you're
nah,
right.
Batman.
No, here's the thing.
Peter
I-
Parker, that
here's the
dork
thing.
is whooping
Here's
Bruce
the thing.
Wayne's ass.
I love Batman, bro. Like I know that Batman can take anybody,
Word.
but that's only if he has enough time to prepare.
It's Batman.
If he can't prepare,
I'm Batman.
he's gonna get dog walked. Spider-Man will dog walk Batman, bro.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Word.
Well, you
Like
have
no
to-
preparation. Like no preparation.
no preparation.
Spider-Man's
The reason-
doing
Best
it.
well,
Batman
Like
voice.
literally, he has no idea who Spider-Man is. He just fucking appears.
But you're talking if we're gonna basically compare them, right?
Yeah.
Let's keep it a buck. If you have Batman as Batman, not
Yeah.
taken away from his power or whatever,
Yeah.
and you have fucking Spider-Man, Spider-Man's gonna get mopped. And the
No,
reason I
he's-
say that is people forget Spider-Man's a fucking kid. He's
That could-
not.
that
He's
could
a
bench
kid.
press.
We're not
Mind you-
talking about Tom
mind you,
Holland.
But if we're gonna go off the comics,
We can talk about Tobey
Yeah,
Maguire
yeah,
or
for-
something
no,
like
no,
Andrew
grown man,
Garfield.
but
You
what
feel
I'm
Bro,
saying
me?
he's
is, if we're
literally a
going
grown
based
man.
on the comics, he is a kid, right? In the comics, he's a kid. On top of that, Spider-Man is notorious for fumbling the bag. That's
With
what
bitches,
teaches,
bro.
Oh, God, the only thing he
fumbling the
fumbled
bag
is
with
Mary
bad guys,
Jane.
not taking out the bad guys like the way he's supposed
Yes, he
to.
has.
End up
Okay,
biting him in
but
the ass.
here-
So what I'm saying is, Batman strategically would destroy him. That
Bro.
is a guarantee.
Well, in that
Now,
same
matter of
comic
fact,
that you read, though.
you let us know,
Bro,
My
the thing
opinion-
is,
All right, let them.
the-
I'll
the
let
thing
y'all.
is,
You feel me?
Batman works on fear and the element of surprise. You cannot surprise Spider-Man.
Nope.
That is literally his whole kit, bro. You cannot
Nope.
surprise him.
He'll catch you in the dark, dog. He
You
can
can't
see
use
you.
darkness on Spider-Man, bro.
Bro, he fought
And-
people blind.
And if he's gonna go hand to hand, like Batman probably has a superior fighting ability, but then it comes down to brute strength. And Spider-Man, if they go blow for blow, he's
If
putting
the
them
man
down.
was able to fuck up Superman, I think he was gonna fuck up
He
Spider-Man.
fucked
He
up
needed kryptonite
He
to
has-
fuck that boy
But
up.
he
though.
got it done.
He has known Superman
Bro,
for years.
Spidey don't got no
He's gotten
kryptonite.
so much time to.
Spidey don't got no
Like,
kryptonite,
bro,
dog.
The thing is, in
OG,
order for
come
him
on,
to really
man.
put Spider-Man down, he would have to use lethal force.
You know what's crazy? That same comic that
Yeah.
he talking about, Spider-Man also lifted up a tank.
Yeah.
Bro,
Spider-Man's very
yeah.
strong, like underrated.
Okay,
But
then,
He
so, like,
punched
also,
the
you
Hulk
remember-
into space. He did that.
that's what I'm saying.
And
What?
if he punches Bruce Wayne with that power, he's knocking his head off.
I know you saw that movie. It took 3 Spider-Men to drop a Sandman, a Green Goblin. Like, what?
Like, bro, they're
I'm
all
sticking
on
with
him,
Batman.
and he's soloed all of them.
Word.
I'm sticking with Batman.
That's fine.
I mean, that's fine because I love Batman
too. Yeah, I
movies.
love
Like,
Batman
that's
too,
it.
bro.
My favorite supervillain is the
I'm
Joker.
just keeping
type
it G
shit.
money. How did we get to? Oh yeah, some lady was getting her ass beat in the New York subway station.
Yo,
That shit was crazy.
That is so
Shit was
crazy, bro.
No, you telling me? I'm in the
Yo.
subway station. I was like, bro, please let this fucking train come. Oh my
So you didn't
God.
help?
No,
I didn't.
you don't be no
Do
hero
I
in New
look
York.
like
Sit your ass
Spider-Man?
down.
Bro, I'm not-
You know
Maybe
what?
Miles Morales
And
was
this is where I gotta
I'm
be
not-
100
the
with
suit
it.
is not in my bag right
When,
now.
No,
when you
what?
talk about
He
New
bugged.
York, right?
Yeah.
I understand. Like, I remember I was a kid. I almost got kidnapped as a kid in New York. Like,
Yeah.
New York ain't nothing to fuck with, bro.
Telling you.
But New York, there's a part of New York people don't understand is humble at the same time. There's
Yeah.
a lot of love in New York.
Facts.
And growing up, I don't know if it's still like this, yo. You had the Decepticons, Hatchicons, you
Nope.
had cliques and over here.
Huh?
And back
You
in the
had
day,
Transformers in New York?
Nah, bro. He's
no.
bugged. I'm born and raised in the
You
no,
said
bro.
Decepticons.
No,
No,
there's
so,
love.
like-
There's love in New York.
Yeah,
though.
so you
There's
had
love.
cliques. You
Yeah.
had like the Hatchicons, the Pistolcons, convicts, and
Oh,
the
okay,
first
okay.
name.
Nah,
And
yeah.
then growing up with my family, from what they told me when they were kids, you had it wasn't like LA with like gangs, Crips, and Bloods, but you had cliques. Like niggas will wear a jersey from like the Cowboys will be this clique over here, and a lot of times, bro, it was territorial.
It's
Yeah.
basically
Still
what hood
territorial.
you from.
Yeah,
It's
You know what
basically
I'm
like if
saying?
like one dude from one projects, you feel me? He might not like the dude that's from another projects over
Yeah.
there.
and they know where you're from too,
word
because they have an accent within an accent,
word.
which is fucking absurd to me because it all sounds the same to me. So they'll tell a dude, "Yo, you from Flatbush?" I'm like, how the fuck do you know, dog? Brooklyn has a different talk, and I'm like, it all sounds the same to me.
Nah,
bro.
nah, nah. The boroughs got a different type of tone.
You see
The
my
boroughs,
point? Like, yo, to me, it's
boroughs
it's
got a
New York
different-
talk.
Nah, the boroughs got a different type of tone. The boroughs do. The Bronx, they a little bit tougher and grittier and stuff. Brooklyn, you know, like they sound like me. You feel me? Like a little bit more on the chillax side, a little bit more on the calm side. You feel me? Because we know that everything don't have to be a gra gra boom. But
Yeah.
everybody in the Bronx, they always gotta watch their backs, always gotta watch their six type shit. So
Yeah, I
they gotta be
remember-
on that type of timing.
And you gotta have hands, bro, because the thing is, like,
Because the gun laws.
the gun law. So dudes pull the blade on you, you better know how to disarm a dude and knock
Yeah.
a nigga the fuck out.
Or punch them in the
Like,
face.
you gotta
bro.
have hands out there.
My mom,
not-
always, my mom always told me. My mom told me like when it came to fights, like when I got in fights in school, she would be like, "Idris, you was a handsome young man. I don't need no boy fucking up your pretty face.
Fair enough.
So hit him first." So every
Valid.
time when I got into a fight and like I would go home and I would tell my mom like, "Yeah, ma, I got into a fight." She'd be like, "Well, who hit first? Me? Oh, all right." I would really be chilling.
Wow.
Yeah, I mean,
Okay.
I mean, I would still get yelled at because obviously I'm missing school and my
Right,
mom didn't
right.
play about school. But like,
Right.
if I defended myself in my honor, now
Yeah.
I'm straight.
I get you. I get you.
Pretty much.
Wow.
Shit.
It's really about like where you're from. There's love, but there's also hate at the same time.
Yeah.
There's a lot of love, but it's only in your area type shit. Like it's only if you from Brooklyn, like if you from Flatbush, everybody in Flatbush know each other, so they all gonna show love. Somebody uncle you was fucking with for like 5 years, or the OGs will be cool, still in the same corner store for like years, for
Yeah.
like 5-6 years. They on that same
They
corner
run
store.
that block.
Yeah, they run that shit. They never move, but they show love though. Like when we was kids, you know, I had OGs that would give me like $1, $5 if I didn't have none. Hey, little man, yeah, go get yourself something. You
So
feel
you
me?
were born and raised in New York.
Yeah, born and raised. I just came here to Florida in January.
Oh, so you've been living until January. in New
Yeah, I'm
York.
fresh. I'm fresh. I was in North Carolina when I went to UNC Charlotte.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
Why'd
yeah.
you move here to Florida then?
I mean, shit, better weather, better women,
Ain't no snowbirds.
ain't no snow. You feel me? More things to do. I like going to arcades, going to museums. I like going to basketball games. So I wanted to go to a Miami Heat game.
Wow.
Yeah, so it's just a whole lot. I like experiences. There's a lot of dudes that be stuck in New York that just think like New York is like the only place in the world. And I don't have that mentality. My mom always told me, like, yo, spread your wings, branch out type shit. So after going to college in North Carolina and stuff, that's pretty much what I wanted to keep doing. So to completely spread my wings around
Wow.
most of like this eastern coast is pretty cool. I've traveled I've traveled to places a lot too. So I like traveling too.
So from recently moving,
Mhm.
what do you think about Miami so far? Like, was there a big cultural shock?
Yeah, word. I ain't even gonna lie. Like, word of my mother, there's a lot of
The Latinas.
How many bad driving Cubans have you ran into so far?
I mean, I've almost gotten into like, thank you. I almost got into, I ain't gonna lie, like driving, I almost got into like 5 car crashes so far because nobody uses their blinkers. I don't know what's
uses
wrong
their
with y'all.
blinkers, dude.
I don't
No,
know what's
no.
wrong. How do y'all get y'all licenses out here? Real talk. Like what?
I'm gonna tell you this. When I got when I got my license, bro, during the driving test, I'm gonna tell you right now, the car that I was using, I was borrowing my friend's car.
Right.
One of her blinkers didn't work, right?
Mhm.
And when the driver instructor noticed that, she was like, she waved it off, right?
Mm.
That's right. She waved it off. I was nervous, but I was like, damn, you know what? She's cool. Maybe I can get an angle on this. Maybe I can work this, right?
Right.
So I'm nervous, but to mask how nervous I was, I just started talking to her. I'm chatting her up, just talking to her because for whatever reason, older women like me. You know what I'm saying? I'm a young spoken, good looking individual. So I chat him up.
Okay.
And she's opening up to me, telling me about her daughter and shit. Bro, promise you, I backed into a car. Like I hit a car, right?
Oh,
And-
wow.
You hit a car on your
I
driving
hit a car on my
test.
driver, and usually, right?
On your driving
on my
exam?
driver exam. And usually that ends the test right there, right?
You should be done.
Yeah.
You
Right?
should've failed.
Exactly. She looked at me, I looked at her, we laughed, kept driving. Passed that test, got my
What?
license.
There you go,
Yeah.
yo.
this
That's
too,
why.
you know
That's
what I'm
why.
saying?
That
That just
movie, you're
proved it
like-
right there.
That's
literally
Word.
right.
That just
Literally.
proved it. Word of my
That's why
mother.
we're
Just-
fucked up.
all y'all is watching this right
we
now.
looked at each other. She was like, nah, it's fine. And I was like, hey, yo.
I never had to take the. I did
What?
driver's ed. I didn't have to do a test with the.
I had to
I
drive.
had a voucher.
I had to drive through ongoing traffic.
Yeah.
Yes,
Wow.
on my driver's
Yeah.
exam, I had to drive through
No, you had a
Manhattan.
field for
That's
us.
crazy, dude.
I had to parallel park. Y'all
Yeah.
have no idea how to do that.
What?
Wow.
Y'all have no idea how to
I
do that.
love parallel parking,
No,
bro.
I mean, I can
That's
parallel
like
park, yeah.
You parallel park too, gang?
Here here we got the 3-point U-turn. That's
Yeah.
what we have to do to
Y'all
pass
got
the
a
test.
bunch of U-turns. I done hit
Yeah.
like, I don't even remember how many U-turns I've hit so far in this 6-month period.
Nah, Miami. When it comes to driving, Doug, Miami is definitely a different breed. You got to be a strong defensive
You
driver.
gotta
out
be a
here.
Yeah,
defensive.
bro.
No, straight up, bro.
Yeah,
bro.
everything Tina said. Some people pay under the table in Hialeah, lol, if they know someone.
Bro, the
Facts.
amount of times I've been ran off the fucking road by a bad driver, dude. It's
Yo, bro.
fucking insane, dude.
I ain't gonna lie, like I don't do the speed limit. I'm gonna keep it a stack. I actually like,
Speed suggestion, bro.
yeah, like I yeah, word. I drive like
Yeah.
90 minimum, but like,
Unless there's a cop, because then they will.
of
Nah,
course,
fuck that.
nah, for real, definitely.
Fly with them.
Nah,
What
if
you
I'm
mean?
if I'm
Oh,
on
yeah,
90,
I stay at the same distance
Nah.
as they do.
if I'm in residential areas, I'm going to speed limit because these cops don't be playing.
Yeah.
But like if
No,
I'm on like 95 or the turnpike or whatever,
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
busting 90.
No, bro, dude.
But
as
on
long
the
as-
turnpike, there's people that can't drive on
Yeah.
top of that. So like I ain't gonna lie, sometimes I have to go to speed limit just to see if a motherfucker going
because nigga,
with
dude,
no turn signal, with no blinker. You
niggas
just
will
went like
jump
3
in
lanes.
front of you, bro, and that shit pisses me off.
You're
dog.
telling me
Jump in front of we're both going 90. You're hitting 120 to get in front of me.
Right.
There's a 18-wheeler in front of you. You don't have enough time to cut in front. That's
Hey,
what I'm
survival of the fittest.
Bro,
cuz.
that's fucking.
What?
Listen, I
what's
like
the
it.
point? It has
I
to
like
be a
it.
good point.
It's
And then-
adrenaline.
And then they do it just so they can be 3 minutes ahead of me.
Let me tell you something.
Listen,
Let me tell you something. Because
Let
the
me
way
tell
that you
something. Let me tell
drive,
you something. Let
Oh,
me
the
tell
way-
you. Go ahead.
Let me tell you something.
The way how he drive?
dude, oh my god, the way
I
that
don't
he
like the way he
drives,
drives,
I
bro.
don't like the way
Yo,
that he
what?
I
drives.
don't like it, bro.
Because I kid you not,
He uses
it's-
blinkers?
No,
No,
we don't.
I mean,
Come on,
No,
man.
you don't. You lying.
I don't know.
Bro, when he used to drive me home, and we're on
That's the
826. We're on 826 heading home.
So
And I'm like, Jay, why don't you use your blinker? He's like, nah, because like people here, when you use your
they
blinkers,
speed up.
they speed up. He says.
So you become a defensive driver. Listen,
So, he was like,
That
you
shit is ass
you
backwards,
you need
on God.
speed and you need agility. And
Yeah.
he was fucking
Like this is GTA.
like, bro, it's like, bro, come
Bitch,
on.
this ain't GTA. This is real
Come
life.
on.
exactly.
And then,
Y'all
bro,
really do be
I'm-
playing
I'm-
GTA on
he
the
would
highways,
get
bro.
so fucking close, bro. He was the reason why when I lost my car,
right now.
when I lost my car, driving with him told me like, damn, I have to get my own car back now.
See, here's the thing. Driving to Miami, I was born and raised here.
Mhm.
So you either get with it or you get left behind. I'm a defensive driver. especially being a biker on top of that, I count cars.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't understand it, but I count cars. You looking at the car in front of you, I'm looking at the 2 cars ahead of that one. They hit brakes, I know I gotta switch over. And then also you always want to move around, at least in a bike sense, because that's what makes you visible.
Right.
But I drive aggressive. Did you die?
He drives his
I don't
car.
know
No,
that.
no, no. He
But
drives
he
his car
ride,
like he
though.
drives a bike.
Yeah, pretty
Let me
much.
ask you something though. Did you die?
Did you die though? Did
Let
you
me,
die
let,
though?
let me ask you to do
I
this.
hate when
Since y'all-
motherfuckers say that though.
but you guys had
I'm
girl
here,
with
aren't
me.
I?
So
I mean, shit.
if shit got real and hit the fan,
Uh huh.
and you need to make it point A to point B,
Right.
by all means necessary, at the fastest way, who you fucking picking?
But where's
I'm calling you
but
first.
I'm
where-
not gonna lie.
Come
Okay,
on, man.
let me give you a scenario.
But where
Alright.
is the
If-
shit?
If I in the future, I'm pregnant and my water broke and be like, oh my God, I know I can count on Jason to come to my house ASAP and take me to the hospital ASAP in no time.
Right.
I know.
Here's the
Right,
thing,
right, right, right.
nigga. We're going to Taco Bell.
So
Relax.
Relax. Taco Bell.
We're going to Pollo.
Taco Bell is so
just to shed
crazy.
some light, yo, I hold a couple records. So when I was a teenager, I was a little crazy. Just a little crazy. You know, I had a little
Brother.
I had a little 4-banger
guy
Integra
stinks.
manual and whatnot.
brother.
So when we race for real, especially being in Kendall. Kendall's the suburbs. You know what I'm saying? It was nothing but open road. We run lights. First one to the beach,
Yeah.
fucking doesn't have to pay shit. That was a guarantee. Yo, I make it from fucking Kendall to the beach under 7 minutes if I wanted to. That's 130 the whole way. We turned a 2-hour trip into 40 minutes on the bike.
You think that's cool?
It's not about
I mean,
being cool.
he
it's
want to be
adrenaline.
in Need for Speed.
Yeah,
Now I'm a gearhead.
He Vin
bro.
Diesel. You feel
Yeah,
me?
for
He
you.
Vin
You
Diesel.
think you're hip when you do that?
Let me say something. Because I used to live in Hialeah,
Mm.
and the amount of people that would say, "Oh, there's a Kendall boy."
You said you used to live in Hialeah. I have to show my respect because
Is that bad?
Hialeah.
Hialeah sucks.
Oh,
my
really?
God.
It's
Oh,
Hialeah.
man.
Hialeah, yeah.
I don't even know how to pronounce that. That's why I haven't asked.
Hialeah.
No,
Hialeah.
Yeah, like that.
Hialeah?
No,
Yeah, yeah.
No,
Like
it's-
Leo,
I-
Hialeah.
Hialeah.
It's
Okay, cool.
Leia.
Alright,
It's
bro.
Hialeah.
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 That's what I was really about to say that too. I was
But
really about to
like
say that's
everybody
really
would be
what it
like, "Oh, she's a Kendall boy. Oh, Kendall, like Richie's or whatever."
Mhm.
And then hearing Jason's side, I'm like, "Whoa, you made Kendall to be like very,
88, cuz.
yeah."
Well,
Nah, word.
Like the
truth
opposite.
is,
Yeah.
there's a lot of history. Not that Aaron fucking Hernandez, the dude from the J-Lo's ex,
Uh-huh.
Kendall there was a time frame where Kendall was hood at one point.
Mm.
And what made it hood is this was the working class. Kendall was a working class. If you were from Kendall, chances are your parents worked very hard. It wasn't like Pinecrest. It wasn't like Pembroke Pines. It wasn't Richie Rich. It was basically nothing here. There was no Varela. It was crop fields and circles. After Andrew, that's when they moved everyone to 152.
Mm.
Shit got real. We had IMPs, we had Latin Kings, we had Crips, we had folks, we had GDs, we had syndicates. A lot of these cats out here, Kendall was definitely what I call the artery. And the reason was the artery, if you wanted to go down south, you got to go through Kendall. You want to go to the beach, you got to go through Kendall. We are 30 minutes away from everybody. 30 minutes away from the beach, 30 minutes away from Homestead, 30 minutes away from fucking Doral. So to me, Kendall, we had the best broads, number one. If there was any rapper that came down to Miami, always shouted out Kendall broads. Always. So that being said, it's like, yo, this is my home. I love Kendall. And we're gearheads.
No, you good?
And one of the things that made Kendall notorious, or Richmond Heights, yes,
Cutler Ridge
Kendall's
is dirty.
Cutler Ridge. So Cutler
Filthy.
Ridge used to call P. Ryan. That was
P. Ryan,
we're
that's so
talking
crazy.
like 90s. And it's crazy how everything changed, bro, because it's like you kind of watch your childhood disappear.
Yeah.
Right.
But down south in the city, you got dunks. And Kendall, yo, we ride imports, yo, slam to the floor, JDM all the way. So that's our shit. And we took it in stride with it. You know what I'm saying? Now
I mean,
that
you
culture is
feel me?
almost lost. Now, when it comes to driving aggressive, I'm never gonna fucking change.
That's fine.
I'm never
That's
gonna
fine.
fucking change.
Yeah.
If
I mean-
something happens, I can honestly say 9 out of 10 times it probably ain't my fault.
Oh.
It is what it is. It's not even cocky. I'm confident in my skill set and what I know how to do on the road. That's why I'm very calm when I'm basically driving. What you think I'm driving fast, I'm not. When I'm by
Because
myself,
it's a car.
That's just normal though. You
Yeah.
feel me? So
Yeah.
he just like in his element.
even my own mom
Oh,
knows
well.
how I am, bro.
Did
I
you
mean,
watch all the
that-
Fast and Furious movies?
I stopped at 4.
Oh,
It got goofy.
man.
Like, and that's the thing, man. Like,
Yeah.
Cause he moved real fast and furious. Like he played Midnight Club and shit. Like
Double Edition
Need for Speed
remix.
Underground.
Need for Speed.
Look at this.
Yeah,
See,
that was the shit.
They made
That's
a
the
remake.
only way. It's
for-
gotta be-
for
there has
Need
to be
for
some
Speed.
type
They made
of-
a remake.
there has to be some type of motivation to want to go this damn fast. Like
But then again, and why? Yo, and why is fucking crazy to me because your subway system, fuck that shit.
What?
I'll get lost in that bitch. I
Oh,
don't care.
Crazy.
wait, I have a question. Who drives in New York? Because, like, you know, if I hear that if you're a typical
Taxis.
person,
Yeah.
you know,
Nobody
you either take the
drives in New
subway or
York,
take
yeah.
the
people
taxi.
that don't, people that like, people, the ones that drive. Cause I had a car. Cause my car was in New York. People that drive is like the people that get to it. Like if there's a whole bunch of like females in your phone that want to see you, bro, you can't take like 5 or 6 trains across like 4
Big
different
facts.
boroughs to go see them shorties or whatever. You feel me? Gotta get the V. So
Gucci be the motivation, Doug.
I'm telling you,
Be the
man.
motivation. So
Telling you.
on that note, I have a question for you guys, and going into the first topic of
Smash.
tonight.
Next question.
So you know, I be thinking a lot about life and whatnot. So we start with ladies first. Nate, what means the world to you? Seriously, like what means the world to you
Okay.
and why?
There's quite a few things that mean the world to me. You know, my
Mm.
parents, my
Alright.
siblings,
Mhm.
my boyfriend, you know, my dogs, you know, the people closest to me.
You put your boyfriend before your dogs? That's the first.
Word.
Can't fuck your dogs.
That's insane.
My man just letting it out.
Yeah.
Word. That's insane.
Oh god.
He said can't fuck the dog. That's so crazy.
Legally, I mean.
Yeah.
Yo, legally at least.
Boy out
Yeah.
of pocket.
Illegal is crazy.
Anyways,
Dina.
yes, my close loved ones.
Okay.
They mean the world to me. I'm not very I'm not a materialistic person, so
Me neither. I feel that.
you know, besides like my close family and my close circle, I would say like my values.
Who was that?
Okay.
That was me. I'm sorry.
Yo, I didn't want to say anything, but I heard it from.
That was me. That happens to us. I think that was it. Just a Jason that last
Yeah.
time.
Yeah, it's
It was
like
pretty funny.
It's not a bird. It's like a weird.
No, that's
It's like a burp that wants to
Yeah.
come out, but you're talking
Those
and
are
then
just-
it's not.
It's like those
Exactly.
are just your intestines.
Telling
So-
you like what the hell's going
Yeah.
on.
your family, your boyfriend, your dogs.
You know, my values.
your values. What
Everything that I've worked hard for, like the person that I am today, or how hard I've worked. Like I appreciate the work that I put in.
Okay.
Mm.
Now, why?
Why?
Look at him scratching his head because he can't even answer what he was about to say meant the world to him.
Like why they mean the world to me?
Yeah.
Well, starting with my parents,
Mm.
you know, they worked very hard and sacrificed so much to give me and my siblings the life that they didn't have. And as a kid, you don't really realize that or appreciate it as much as you do when you're an adult, you know?
Fair enough.
And so looking back on it now, you know, these are the people who raised me, you know, gave birth to me, who loved me, you know, despite all of our hardships and their flaws, you know, because when you're a first time parent, I can only assume how hard it is.
There's no
They-
blueprint.
They
Oh,
tried
God,
their
yeah.
best and, you know, to make me the person that I am today.
Okay.
You know, my siblings, you know, even though we are that wasn't me.
That was
me.
him. I know that was him.
That was me this
I
time.
know that was
You think
OG.
I was
Swear to
I just
God.
drank water, bro.
I knew that was OG. I knew that was OG. 'Cause he ate, bro, I ain't gonna lie.
Oh
He
my
ate
God.
some nastiness before he got into this damn podcast room. He
Okay.
ate some nastiness. Word.
He's talking to you, bro. He's listening to him, bro. He's talking to you. Word too.
All right. Not, sorry to
Tell
cut
him what
that-
you
It's okay.
So what I
shit.
ate today, I understand something, man. I'm a foodie, and when I'm grubbing, I'm grubbing.
He not
I
a
ate
foodie.
a pizza, right? And they had some Chinese food here. So I took some of that red sauce I go on the sweet and sour chicken, you know what I mean? And I put that over the pizza.
On a
Then-
pepperoni pizza.
On a
Oh,
pepperoni
why?
pizza. And
On a
then
pepper-
I had a hot dog. So I took the hot dog out. I took some Chinese fried rice, put it between the bun. Then I put the hot dog on top, some onions, and then I put that red sauce on it. And I handle mine.
Bro, not only did he eat a glizzy, but he fucking He spiced the glizzy up just to satisfy himself
Bro,
with Chinese sauce. That is so,
bro,
that's
listen.
almost criminal. And he dogged that hot dog like word.
He pack a punch the glizzy, bro.
On God, he pack a punch that.
That's another thing.
On God, he pack a
The
punch.
glizzy's a hot dog. I remember when the glizzy was a burner.
Nah, oh, nah,
I remember when a burner was a gap.
Yeah,
Let's keep going.
pole.
Shit.
I remember when it was a pole. I remember when the pole was that iron. I remember when that iron was a
The
6-shooter.
A 6-shooter is a Pistol Pete, my
Yeah,
guy.
that's a
I
Pistol
remember-
Pete
I
game.
remember
That's
when
like Wild Wild West.
I
game.
remember when a Pistol Pete was a
basketball
pea
player.
shooter.
And I also remember when a man was a man.
Yeah.
But continue.
Anyways.
Hey, that is
Oh my
offensive.
god.
Oh God. Ah shit.
Okay. I am an ally.
Listen, Tina, you can say
Ally.
ooh all you want, but the truth is,
ally. I lie.
listen, when I'm hungry, I'm gonna cook what I want to do.
Hey man, Tina,
No,
you
ain't
speaking
nobody gonna
facts
tell
right
me
now.
nothing.
Hey,
Speaking
here's the
facts.
thing.
I don't give a shit.
Here's the thing. Taste is taste, bro. You can't knock someone for
Sometimes
their,
they ain't about to
because,
taste. Sometimes you just gotta eat.
bro, this is what I do, bro.
I haven't
you
had a
gotta
hot dog in years. Literally.
be- I had a hot dog maybe like a week and a half ago.
You can, bro.
Don't
In New
look
York,
at me
in
when
New
you say
York,
that.
bro.
I don't even like
though
the
you
way-
just
Cause
That's what I'm
dog,
saying. He just ate a pack a punch
yeah,
hot
you,
dog.
you,
Like,
you fucking nigga,
like,
you.
yo.
Cause you be saying suspect shit. You like, I had a hot dog. And you just look at me like,
man
he said you be
fucking-
saying suspect
bro,
shit. What?
Times.
Have you seen the shit that comes out
fucking
this man's mouth?
prestiged on
Oh,
the
gee.
fucking hot dog, bro. and
That's
you're
what I'm
coming
saying.
on
You
me.
put mad
I ate
condiments
my
that's not
shit
even
plain,
condiments
bro.
for a hot dog. You know that, right?
hey,
Sorry,
but did
guys.
it get the job done? You're
So
motherfucking right.
it was like I say. What I would do is I would get peanut butter, put it on a piece of bread. There's the bread. Then
Peanut
I'd
butter
get
jelly.
some
Peanut butter jelly.
some mustard.
Mm-hmm.
Put it on the peanut butter.
He's
right?
bugging. Nah, word of my mother, he's
Then I
bugging.
get some ham, slap it on there. Then I get some
Well,
cheese.
you know what? I have to
slap it on there.
I
On the
had-
other side, mayonnaise.
I have to fall back. For those who don't know, and I found this out at a wedding, chicken and peanut butter go very well together.
Yeah, peanut sauce.
Peanut sauce,
Peanut sauce.
right?
Oh well,
I saw
no,
someone
that's the
dunk-
peanut
even-
sauce.
but-
I'm not
but-
putting
I saw someone dunk-
Skippy's peanut butter on
But-
my chicken. That's
But
about
about
it.
hey,
And
hear me
peanut
out.
butter.
Hear me out. So
It's about
in
Jif,
Haitian,
all right,
Haitian
first
culture,
off.
right?
Okay.
We have something called pickles.
Oh yeah, I know
and,
that. I know that.
Pima, and we mix that with the
Pickles.
peanut butter, and we got spicy peanut butter.
I don't
when you
like
add-
spicy peanut butter.
I
So
like it.
we
We
beat
eat
out
it
that
on
peanut butter for
cassava.
real.
But
I
to
ain't
go
gonna
back
lie.
on point,
Peter
I'm
Pan
sorry.
peanut butter.
let's get to you now.
Yeah.
We
But
know.
I didn't finish.
Oh, I'm sorry, love.
Oh.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Thank you. Anyways, my close family.
Can we
Yes.
just cut her off?
No.
Nah, bro.
ahead.
Lewis, turn off Lewis.
Oh, she turned on her. Oh, that's
Your
yo. That's
mic.
Lewis is the
so
man.
your family,
the man right now.
Wow.
you respect the choices that your family made, the sacrifices
Yes.
that your parents made, and your reasoning is because you understand what sacrifices they made in effort to give you the life that you have now.
Yes.
So hold that, because I'm going to come around back on that question, and it's going to get a little critical, but I just want to see where your mind sparks.
Okay.
So I'm going to hold on to that. So Ben,
Y'all both the same age as me, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, he's 25.
In July. Or in July. We're in July. I'm 25, yeah.
what means the world to you, cuz?
What means the world to me?
When's
And
your
why?
birthday?
July 27th?
Okay.
So it's coming up soon.
Yeah, it's coming up.
Okay,
Yes,
okay.
yes, sir.
Okay.
Leo season, you know what I'm saying?
Alright.
I don't subscribe to
Yeah,
astrology.
everything, Tina.
I was about
Let
to
me
say, yeah,
finish.
I don't do
I didn't
astrology.
even want to.
right.
I didn't
You're
even
right.
want to finish because you know what? I don't even feel like anymore. The
I-
mood's gone.
And I think that's a good
Yo,
thing.
that's such a female thing. They relate to that shit so much. Like,
Please, I want you to keep that
See what
energy.
you just did? Kind of
Continue-
opened the floodgates.
Continue not talking. I think that will be best.
Lewis,
That
can
was
you
tight
please,
sexist. I ain't even gonna lie. That was
turn off
tight
his mic.
sexist.
Oh
I
my
beg of
gosh.
you.
that was tight
So-
sex.
so-
Turn off his mic.
Okay.
All right. So what means the world to you, cuz? And why?
Nothing. Because you hate everyone.
Nah, he got family.
You.
I hate you.
Why?
You guys are
I
adorable.
can't
Oh,
fucking
God.
take it anymore, dude. But no, I mean, I think Nate pretty much already hit it on the head. I think that
Don't steal her words. Make her
whoa,
choose your
hold
own.
on. I think I should be allowed to talk. Firstly,
Yeah,
Um,
right.
That's crazy.
Okay, I think that Nate
About that. So you see how, you see how it feels? I got your back. I got your back.
Nah, I feel
But,
that.
but
I
here's
feel
the
that.
thing: because it was funny, I'm gonna let it slide.
Cause you gonna let it slide.
I have a good sense of humor.
Shut
Because
the
I'm
fuck
not a
up.
woman.
Shut the fuck up. Let's go.
Why? What? You see? Bully.
I ain't gonna lie.
Bullying. So we cool with
That's
that.
bullying.
Childish,
You call
but
that
not bullying.
But it is.
Childish, but not bullying.
Yeah,
So okay,
I agree.
okay. Anyway, I believe that Nate actually hit it pretty good on the head. I think that if you don't have a strenuous relationship with your people,
Mm.
then it would make sense that you hold them to a high regard in things that matter to you, right? That mean the
When
world
you
to
say
you.
strenuous, like break that down for me. Like
I mean, I feel like the word pretty much describes it. If you're still
you
on,
feel there needs to be some type of conflict in order to hold them up to a higher.
no, if there is a lack of conflict,
Oh,
right? Yeah, to hold to because like there are plenty of people that that love and honor and respect their family, but they're not on speaking terms, and they have to like respect that, and and that's just their life. But I think that if you don't have a strenuous relationship with your people, then it makes sense that you hold them so high because right, your people, your friends, and then like your pets, right? So I would say for me, my family, my friends, and then my little boy Nugget. I recently had to take his nuts today. Chill as fuck. He's a chill guy now.
Ladies and
longer
gentlemen, he
screams.
neutered a cat.
I neutered my
I've
cat.
never seen that ever in my life. Word, like cats are really supposed to be adopted and they do whatever the hell they want. I've never heard
And-
of
No,
that.
I mean you can spay and neuter
and
cats.
because I
You
let him
can?
because I let him do what he want, it would be midnight.
Your furniture would be done up.
Not even that. He's screaming bloody murder. Like like from his throat. Like oh
Maybe he's horny, yo.
No, yeah.
Sees all
Horny.
that tail
Wait,
out
what's the
there.
gender of your cat?
He's a boy.
Is he not Bati man?
No, he's a bad man.
Ah,
Yeah, he's
okay.
a bad man. Bro,
Okay.
it's like, and it's not even like meowing loudly. He's literally screaming like a person who is
Howling.
being killed. Like,
Oh.
and bro, it would wake me up out of bed. My entire body is shivering from how like loud he's screaming. It's
Did you
actually
just-
You need to take that cat to a therapist.
no,
Did
dude.
you just say your body shivering
Like-
from a fucking meow?
No,
my
I was
nigga?
about to say,
mean,
bro.
I mean,
From a
it's like
meow?
the way,
That's kinda crazy.
like blood curdling. Like when you hear something so fucking scary, you're like,
Give
fuck.
the fuck
What
some
the
fuck?
catnip or
I
something.
mean-
Get him high.
I mean,
Dude.
me personally, I'm throwing the pillow
Yeah.
at that motherfucker. Shut
No,
the fuck up.
But
What you
the
doing?
thing
I'm
is,
trying to
right,
sleep.
is like if I leave him in my room,
Right.
if I lock him in my room for the night, not only does he yell, but then he tries to piss on me. Because when cats are frustrated, they fucking piss everywhere.
You still love that cat?
I love him. He's a
that's
baby
it. Yo,
boy.
I had multiple cats. I ain't never had none of my cats try to pee on me.
I'm a
But
dog person.
well,
I don't
my
really,
cat
Something's
did it
wrong
to
with
me.
Nugget.
I don't even
Like,
really like
the
cats.
thing is, I thought so as well. And I'm like, yo, why is my cat doing this? It's like, yeah, he's probably frustrated. He's annoyed. There's something that he doesn't like in his environment, and he's doing that because he's stressed. And want to know what's stressing him? He can't get pussy, and he's locked in a room at night. So
Sounds like most of our lives, yeah.
Word.
You know what I'm saying?
Word. I'm
So-
not pissing everywhere. Like,
So
I'm-
yeah, and enough was enough, and I had to do it to him, bro.
You know,
Like,
you have to be careful with that, though, right?
what do you mean?
you could've
Sorry that we
died.
went on a
Yeah.
tangent, but just a PSA
Word.
out there.
Definitely went on the sidetrack.
So they found out cats can hold bitter feelings.
Yeah, I know.
So there's been cases where people take their cat to get neutered, and the cat resents them afterwards. Like the cat won't go near them. They're mean to them. Like, yo, the last thing they knew is you took me here. I came out with nuts.
Yeah.
Came in with nuts and I left out.
So how about you get someone else to take them?
That's what
Yeah.
they recommend
So
sometimes.
the thing is, I mean, when I got him back from the vet,
Mhm.
he was actually more clingy towards me, right? He was actually hanging around me more than he used to before I neutered him.
It made him docile.
Yeah, it did, and it breaks my heart because I don't believe in neutering animals. I know it's
Shit.
good for them.
Bugged out. You gotta neuter your dog,
It
bro.
like reduces the population and also reduces their chance of dying from testicular cancer. A lot of good benefits. It really fucks me up inside because I remember when I dropped them off for the procedure. I'm thinking to myself like, damn, how fucking crazy would it be if I got abducted by aliens and they keep me as a pet, and then I'm running around screaming because I can't get pussy, and they're like, damn, nigga, you can't do that. Boom, nuts are
You
gone.
need to stay off.
That's an
the fucking-
extreme. That's an
But
extreme
go back on the point.
hypothetical.
Okay,
So, but it's
That's an
let me
extreme
just finish.
hypothetical.
It is an extreme, but that's essentially what we're doing to these animals. We are a different species, snatching these niggas up, forcing them to live docile lives.
Mhm.
And when they're like, damn, nigga, I need pussy.
But we're also a species that has a bathroom available to us.
What?
We could go to the bathroom if we want to piss. Yo, cat is pissing everywhere,
No,
bro. He gotta lose them balls.
that's what I'm saying.
Exactly.
But it's still, I just still think it's fucked up.
Hell no.
But-
I gotta
You're like
dog.
a fucked up
I
member of
neutered-
PETA.
No,
PETA,
look,
I
whatever.
neutered my dog
here's
with
the
no
thing.
hesitation. I'm sorry. I love
No, I mean
my
that,
dog.
and that's valid. But
Mhm.
I didn't feel right about doing it, but I knew it had to be done. That's why it got done, because I knew it had to be done. All right,
So
Back
that
to-
means the world to you.
yeah. Back
You're
to
the cat
okay.
nugget.
Love my boy Nugget. Sorry I took your nuts, my boy. It had to be done. He was acting up, bro. I had to do it to him.
That's
had
like
to
the
do with the
ultimate
blood.
punishment on God.
Yeah,
you want to
bro.
keep fucking up? I bet now you're
And,
losing
bro,
your
And
balls.
to him, he's like he has no idea what he did wrong. He has no idea what he did wrong.
Right.
And now he ain't got no balls.
Right.
So it's like, bro, he don't even know.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, so yeah, my family, my friends, and my cat, and it's like I recognize, and at least for me, I recognize that my family means a lot to me. It's because even though you don't choose your family or your blood family, at least there is if you allow it to happen, there is a special bond that can't be replaced
Sacred.
with blood family,
Right.
And when I was younger, we all have our problems with our siblings and our parents, right? But I believe that if you get older and you allow yourself to be open to it,
Mm-hmm.
you start to get an understanding for why it is that your parents acted in a certain way, right? Like, because there are plenty of people that resent their parents and their siblings for their behavior in the past. But if you allow yourself to step outside of it and see why it is they did that, then you'll get it, right? Like I could say, like, one of the things was whenever I would ask, bro, here I am getting brainwashed by American media, thinking that I can ask my dad for an allowance. Because like, right? Come on.
As a man? Hell no.
I can't get an allowance. Like, right? Like, because it's all on television and cartoons, the kids that get their allowance from the parents, yada yada, right?
Mhm.
And I remember being pissed because my dad would not give me an allowance. I was like, come on, nigga, you working. Give me money, right? And he would be like, and he would always tell me,
You
I don't,
never care to ask, like to earn it?
bro, that's the thing.
That's a good point.
No, right? No.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm just
And
asking.
no, yeah, but no, I didn't, right? And he would always tell me I don't have any money, right? But in my head, I'm like, oh, you're fucking lying, because how are the lights on? How we got food in the fridge? Yada yada.
Mm.
You get older, and you realize what that phrase really means.
Them bills took all that bread.
I got money, not for you, not to just give it to you, bro. I gotta keep
A roof over your
I
head.
gotta keep your clothes on your back, roof on your head, food in your stomach. You feel me? We don't got time for that. When you get older and understand money, you'll get it, right? And because he instilled those values into me,
Mhm.
that is what ultimately that I'm thankful for, because my parents, they were hard on me,
Mm.
they were, because I know that I was a little fucking demon when I was a kid. I fucking sucked. And I know that for a fact. My parents will beat my ass. But here's the thing. A lot of people will turn that into trauma and be like, oh, like they abused me, yada, yada. And they're not good parents, this and the third. But niggas gotta make do with the cards that they were dealt,
Right.
And I could only imagine you're fucking working 40 to 60 hours a week to come home and your kids fucking acting the fool, tearing up the fucking furniture, making holes in the wall, right? It's like, nigga, if I'm doing all this for you, why are you destroying it, right? You don't understand the value of $1, and right, that kind of stuff, right?
Mhm.
And it's like, looking back on it, if my parents didn't raise me the way that they did, I'd be a lot worse off. And like, contrary to popular belief, I am a lot better than I was now than when I was younger. And it was because of the lessons that my parents instilled in me. And that's what I appreciate the most. When it comes to my friends, those are your chosen family.
Right.
These are the people that came into your life and you allowed them to remain in your life, right?
Mm.
When you make that active choice to keep these people around, especially when you get older and you have to put in effort to be friends with people now, it's not school.
Mhm.
When you see them every day, when you graduate, and I tell my sisters all the time, 95% of the people that you went to fucking school with, you will never see them again.
Right.
Maybe on social media, but in person, not ever. So
Right.
don't even fucking worry about those relationships.
Right.
Worry about the people that want to see you, right? from freshman year to now, the only person that I went to high school with that I still see regularly is one fucking person, and that's my boy Dejor, who would be in chat sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Other than that, some people I still communicate with them on Instagram, but I haven't seen them in person fucking since, right?
Right.
That's how it is. And those people who I put in the effort with to see, right, on top of that, they mean the world to me. And then we get lower to my cat. He's just, I mean, like, he's just my cat, you know? I don't like to see him as property. I like to see him as my son, you know? And I get it. He's a cat, but still, he's my
It's
boy.
called fur baby.
You know, yeah,
Word.
he is my little fucking fur baby, and I love him. And it really sucks because I didn't want to have to neuter him, but it was starting to get to a point where if he's screaming at night, people got to wake up for work, and they can't sleep if he's fucking screaming bloody murder for hours on end every fucking night.
You gotta take that cat
You
to
know?
a therapist, gang.
No, yeah, he like
for like hours straight is
'cause
kind of insane.
it's because one, he wants to go outside, and two is because he's horny as fuck. This is what cats do.
Well,
Straight up, this is what cats do.
They be screaming when they horny.
Yeah.
Um,
Loud as fuck.
Yo, that's
So-
so crazy.
So those are the
I
things,
never even knew that about
those
cats.
are the things that mean the world to me, and that's why.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah, but fucking cats are.
DJ.
Well, you feel me? I can agree with both of y'all standpoints. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my mom. Gave her entire life up for me. You know what I'm saying? I've had my ups and downs with my mother, but my mother has given her entire life to feed me and my brothers. You know what I'm saying? I love my brothers to death. My mom told me all the time, if you're going to attack the world, well, at least don't attack your brothers. We are a unit. I could never get in between my brothers. I could never hate my brothers.
Yeah.
Ever like that. Shout out Darius and Travis. You know what I'm saying? Love both of y'all. If y'all watching, shout out to my Dukes. Same as my friends. It's so weird because like all my friends from high school and stuff, like I still talk to them, but
Yeah.
like
That's nice.
yeah, on like a weird basis. But my two closest friends, I met off the game, off of playing Xbox.
Or what heard?
Yeah,
That's
I
what's
swear to
up.
God. Shout out to my mins, my bros, Sanel and Grape. Those are my guys. Like Grape comes to visit me. He already came to visit me down here while I was living down here in Florida. type shit.
Yo, Ray goes, I guess I'm gonna have to scream when I don't get given attention. That's your man's in there, yo.
I ain't gonna lie,
I
bro.
mean, he likes his girl, bro. He's not afraid to show
Give
it.
a little
First of
shout
all,
out.
Yeah.
I always give them attention.
Give a little shout
An
out.
unhealthy amount.
An
My
unhealthy
bad.
amount.
An unhealthy amount is good.
Yeah.
It's good. If I'm meant to be
If
honest.
you got no time for anyone but your man, and if you have no time for anyone but your woman, it's A+ to me.
Hey, you want to hang out this weekend? No, I have to stare at my man endlessly all day.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm busy.
That's an amazing
I gotta
response.
give him my
That's an
attention.
amazing response. If I got that response, what if
Yeah, no, I have separation anxiety, so I gotta go hang out with my girlfriend for
Yeah.
I'm cool? Like
for like ever.
I ain't gonna lie, like
Ever.
you know it's real. You know it's real. Like you don't know about this OG, but you know it's real when you can't get on the game with your guys because you're with your shorty, bro. I ain't gonna lie. That's the real point right there. When niggas
Yeah.
want you to get on the game, but you're like, nah, bro, can't.
I'm kicking it right now.
I'm
bro.
kicking it right now.
I'm in the Discord though.
They be
I'm
hurt.
kicking it.
They
So-
be hurt.
But when you say that, right? Shout out to my boy Serge. There's an unwritten rule, and this is something I told myself, and a couple of my partners follow it too. When you got your partner,
Mm.
that's your 9 to 5 now. And if they for you, your peoples is gonna understand that. And if they don't understand that, it's because they don't want to.
That's your motherfucking
Because
bestie.
the truth is, yo,
Right,
yeah,
right.
your partner is your best
You
friend.
gotta be your best
I
friend with your
can't
partner.
build in the manner that I can with my shorty.
Right.
And that's where you got to basically be careful who you surround yourself with, because certain friends can make you feel like you're doing something wrong. But to go back to the point, so you basically align the same values that they
Yeah.
have.
Something
what
else.
means-
Something else that mean the world
you.
to me is my core, my moral, my values.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's something that definitely means
There
the
we
world
go.
to me because like I want to live the life that I want to live, and there's no one that's gonna stop me from where I see myself. I mean, I see myself, you know, when I'm, you know, getting close to 30. You know what I'm saying, in a big house. I'm paying a mortgage, gotta maybe trying for a family or something. But like the life that I want to live, I want to pay for things and not care. Because I was at a point in life when I did that. When I had my own spot, my own car and everything. I still got my own stuff, but like when it came to that point where I was like, I don't care how much that shit costs. That was the type of life that I wanted to live, and I'm gonna get back to that no matter what.
Yeah, your core and your values sometimes I
Exactly.
feel can be so like undermined and so like you know,
Right.
like the underdog, because a lot of people nowadays, you know,
They don't even put their ambitions first anyway.
they don't, yeah, they don't, and they don't have certain values, or like when they're with someone,
Right.
they'll be willing to break their values in a second.
Right.
If it conveniences them.
Right. But
You
that's why I
know?
like, but that's
And
why
it's
I like
like-
my shorty, because my shorty, she'll tell me like, yo, I got a lot on my plate right now. I got things that I gotta do, this, that, and the third. But I am also on that same type of wavelength. So I know how to move away from the situation to let her be her best her.
Right.
And then when she's ready, she'll come back to me regardless, because I'm just who I am and she appreciates who I am.
Not realizing it any sooner, but I considered a red flag when you, like, for example, let's say you're with someone
Mhm.
and that they have plans, let's say with their mom and their dad, because they have to like do stuff with them.
Right.
And then all of a sudden they're like, oh wow, you got tickets or you got this stuff for this weekend. I'm gonna cancel all my fam. Let's go have fun.
Nah.
And it's like, if you don't realize it, that's a red flag, because it's like, okay, yeah, we're gonna have fun and it's gonna be such a fun adventure.
But you're detaching yourself from your family.
Yeah, but then if they're willing to do that to their family, imagine what they're willing to do to you.
To you. Right.
So it's like,
Right.
I don't even get mad when people cancel on our plans, when it's like, damn, like my family needs me, my mom needs me, or oh, my siblings are
So
going through stuff.
I
To
think
be
it's like,
mad at that.
No,
for
I-
sure.
It's like,
That's like crazy.
I think what you just described are two separate instances, where one is you cancel on the pre-established plan with your family to do something spur of the moment with your partner, versus if you already have plans with your partner.
Okay.
I don't think it's okay to cancel on your partner if you already have plans, unless it's an emergency.
That's true.
Yeah,
That's true.
you could
Yeah.
play that either.
I think it's very fair that if you have something established with your partner, unless they actually need you, like you're the
Yeah,
only person that can do this, then it's like, yo, I already have plans.
I agree.
you know?
I agree.
Right.
I don't
Yeah.
I don't think it's not wrong to set that boundary,
Of course.
especially if it's not an emergency. But another thing as well is if it's just like a family thing, if you're comfortable enough with your partner, just bring them along.
Bring them along. I
Right,
feel you.
right.
Sometimes
right.
I set boundaries with my
Yeah.
family. I tell them, hey, make plans with me, and I will go through it. But if you tell me something to do last minute and then you get mad at me, it's like I made plans,
Right.
and not just in a social way, but in a business way too. Because sometimes I be too busy professionally to be like doing stuff. So
Man, family. Well, my mom's know not to get in the way of my money. It's real talk. If I'm working, so I'm working. I ain't got time.
what about you, Jason? What means the
Yeah. What
world to
about you, OG?
First things first, life. Oblivious to the time we're given.
Mm.
Second would basically be my family. When I think about it, right, what means the world to me is usually is going to be stuff I could change, right? And I think it's more of acknowledgement to your surroundings and what's going on in your life. And the reason I had asked you guys this question is, what are you doing about it? Because we could say all these things, right? And subconsciously, we know it's there, but we also got to take a note. What are you doing to sustain that?
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? Because for everything that you guys have said, and I'm not trying to make this into a learning aspect, it's just a general question. What are you doing to upkeep that? Where do you see the void coming in? Because a lot of things we take for granted. Same thing with you guys watching the show. I be on social media and shit, and I see the world's on fire. So that being said, what means the world to you? That's what keeps you grounded. But the same thing that keeps you grounded could actually fuck you up. Everything is based on balance. So my following question, and we'll start with you, is we know what means the world to you. We know why, right?
Mm.
What will you be willing to upkeep? What are you willing to do about it?
I actively try to love my people in their love language to show them that I appreciate them. So my parents, they're simple people. They don't really need a lot, not too materialistic. They don't like going out, and we're not the type of family to have so much like family parties, and they don't drink and like smoke. They don't do that kind of stuff.
Okay.
So to take them out to dinner or like to the beach and stuff like that, that's stuff that I like, but that's not stuff that they always like doing.
Mhm.
Do you believe in taking an L in order to get a win with them? Meaning, do you feel that is necessary to sometimes throw yourself off track in order to basically keep that establishment with them? Because what ends up happening in a lot of cases, especially career driven, we kind of put that in the way of what is around has grounded us, and we lose our way.
I feel you.
'Cause
So
At
I-
your
Right.
sorry, just to
no, yeah.
as you guys know, I'm older than y'all. You know,
That was obvious.
and, you said something that triggered. Well, I don't want to say triggered. It caught my attention. Was your friends in high school? That's not always the case. They say blood makes you related, but it don't make you family.
Right.
And I think that's one of the most potent sayings by far,
Yeah.
because you got individuals who will basically connect with you more than your own sibling.
Yeah.
Everything is about balance. Everything's about tranquility and being very straightforward, straight to the point. Perfect prime example, Boa family. You know what I'm saying? Like
Right.
they pretty much, I'm like the stepson who just happened to come as extra baggage, and I'm thankful for all of it. You know what I'm saying? You were talking about the hair.
Yep. Thankful
They-
for them.
you know,
Thankful
they-
for
they-
everybody in the family.
They see the potential and unlock it.
Mm-hmm.
Now, that meaning the world to you. You know what I'm saying? That means that you split it up in two. How do you combine that? How do you process that? What is your end goal?
What do you mean? Like my end goal for like my
Mhm.
family and stuff?
What means the world to you? What is your end
So-
goal with that?
So to answer the other question that you were saying, sometimes my parents do put me in check.
Okay.
They if for whatever reason I'm like losing track of our goal, then they remind me and they put me in line in a respectful way. So always reminding me to stay in school, to finish, to make sure that I, have a successful career. Because in the long run, I want to give my parents a house,
Right.
a place that they can live in. Because right now, we don't own a place. I want to give that to them so that they're comfortable, that they are
Trades,
well established.
I want to, I will. Manifest it. You're a smart girl.
I ain't gonna lie.
You work
word.
very hard. And like I had told you before, and you come a long way. So it's one thing to keep in mind. Say I will,
It did.
not I want,
Right.
because want is just one thing. But saying I will,
Right.
you command it.
Yeah.
That's
you know what I'm
true.
saying? And you have that power.
For advice, like what I do, like because Kobe Bryant's my inspiration. Like I play basketball,
in
so like
peace.
yeah, rest in peace to the mama. You feel me? But when people asked him like, what would you do if you wasn't a basketball player? He told them there would be nothing else. So when you fully like, yo, this is what I have to do. So I kind of follow in those footsteps. So just tell yourself like, yo, I have no choice.
Yeah.
This is the destiny that I have
All
for
or
myself.
nothing.
Yeah, it's all or nothing. Regardless of what that destiny is. It doesn't have to be something, superficial or something crazy. But like
Oh yeah.
to get your parents a crib, like
That's normal.
Yeah, like that's like
That's
make sure that you put that
admirable.
as your, like, I'm gonna buy my parents a crib. That's it.
Big facts.
It don't gotta be any more, don't gotta be any less. But in your own heart of hearts, like that's what you're destined to do.
Yeah.
What about you, Ben?
What was the original question?
So what are you doing about it? Well, it means the world to you.
sustain the things
to
that
Sustain the
sustain
things
it
that
and
mean the world to me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I like to consider myself an opportunist.
Okay.
So I take the when I can do something, I do. I don't really like to force things. That's not really, I wouldn't really say I live my life passively.
I
But-
thought you said you're gonna live your life a quarter mile. I was like, get the fuck out.
Yeah, I was about to
Live
say
my life a
I'll-
quarter mile at a time.
Get the fuck out of here with that nonsense.
But I do consider myself an opportunist. So when I do have the chance to do something, I do it, or I give it my best shot to do it. Right.
Right,
So
right.
with my family, I have 2 younger siblings, and sometimes they come to me for help, and I always try my best to give them my best advice, right? To really open their minds to the real world. Or more so my youngest sister, she's like 16 turning 17, or she's 16 now, she's going to turn 17 next year. She's 16 now, and it's the craziest thing, because she can't go to my parents for certain things, not because of fear of getting like yelled at or lectured.
But more for comfort,
Yeah,
like being comfortable and open.
Yeah, like straight up, they just don't understand, right? They are literally too old to understand what it is that she's like, even though there are some things they can relate to. In this era, there are certain things that it just fucking out of their depth. Like, right?
Right.
Like my dad is almost 60, right?
Mm.
My mom
He's
is,
young.
yeah. But I mean, yeah.
No, he's young.
No, he's young,
And my mom is like 50 something, right? So
Very
they're getting to the point where like they're leaving her behind and relevant experience as a teenager. When she's older, you know, and she actually enters the real world, then they'll have more footing. But for right now, that falls onto me and my younger brother.
You the oldest?
No, I am number 4 of 6.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Yeah. And so I'm 4, and then I have the 2 under me, boy and girl.
Yeah.
And then so you know, I try to help my sister out, give her brotherly advice. With my mom, I help her where I can, because like, right, I don't really have money, you know. I'm clearly honest, like right.
Not
I mean,
yet.
yeah, but like for the most part, I give money when I can. And it's just the thing that hurts the most is like when my mom asks me for money, and she swears I'm lying when I tell her that, like, Mom, I don't have any money. She swears I'm fucking lying, right? She's like, well, you can like do this stuff, but you don't have any money. I'm like, bro, I'm paying for things that I need to pay for, versus you have no idea how badly I want to give you money, but if I do, I'm going to be in the spot, right?
Right.
Because you don't work, and I have to fucking keep my shit going as well, or I'm going to be in a hole a lot longer than I plan to. So my thing with that is, because of what has been done for me by my parents, the thing that keeps me going, right, that helps me sustain it, is knowing that, yo, I'm going to fucking give all that shit back in interest. I know in my heart of hearts that ain't no way, like, there's going to be a point where my mom and dad are going to be jumping and dancing the way they were when I fucking cut my hair. You know what I'm saying? They're going to be like, I fucking knew it. I knew it. He was going to fucking
you're striving. You're striving for the great,
you know, and that's the thing. Like, honestly, it's a weird feeling, because a lot of people are anxious about their future, but something in me tells me that I'm gonna be all right in the long run. And so
that's your faith, homie.
Yeah. And so but the thing is, because of that, I can say that I don't push as hard as I should, right? What I mean by that is, like, what I want to do, what I'm currently doing is I'm in IT. I'm studying for cybersecurity, right? That's like the regular career, right? But what I want to do is animate, you know, comedy, like do stand up, like make funny videos and stuff like that. Like, you know, like I've been trying to grow like my personal brand, like my YouTube and my Instagram, you know, and starting out, you realize that it, like, to do that, it takes a lot of fucking work. You know, like,
it takes a lot of sacrifice and grits.
I have a few videos on my channel, and those literally take hours to put together, right? And the most views I've gotten so far is maybe like 80, right?
That's
on the video, right?
No, I will say this.
Don't let that stop you,
matter,
bro.
because simply
At all, bro.
if everyone great,
yeah, no, everyone
started from the
starts somewhere,
trenches.
right? And that's what I'm saying, right? I'm realizing how much work it actually takes to get to the point where you don't have to, where like you have to put in 10 times as much effort to get 10% of something, versus when you finally make it, you put in 10% of something and you get 10 times the outcome of it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I feel that.
Like, once you start to build that, it sort of takes less effort because you already have that foundation. So it's effortless, you know, to do the things that you want to do to continue to grow.
Right.
And it's fucking hard, right? And so literally what I'm doing is I'm chasing 2 things at the same time. So they conflict, right? I'm going for the regular like salary job
because this is
right.
You know,
it's the safer bet.
Yeah.
And at the same time, I'm going for this YouTube thing. But the thing is, right? You see a lot of these the creators, they fucking went full in, right?
Yeah.
They had to go into the deep end for it.
The bigger the risk, the bigger the reward.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
and
bro.
I mean, I guess you can say I'm there now, right? Because like I'm unemployed, but at the same time, I'm not accepting the fact that I don't have a job right now because I'm still looking, right? But it's again, I'm an opportunist. I put in work where I can, and that's pretty much the gist of that.
I get it.
Yeah.
Well,
What about you?
to be there for you. You feel me?
Yeah.
I know I just met you and everything,
Yeah.
but like I don't know how your religious look is on it. But I like to look at quotes.
Yeah.
And the quote I have for you is, "For I have plans for you, declares the Lord, plans for peace and not for evil, to give you a future and a hope." You feel me? So, You know what I'm saying? The Lord probably gonna have something out there for you.
No,
when it comes to the comedy thing, like I'm a gamer. Like
Yeah.
I'm on Twitch, I'm on YouTube and
Yeah.
stuff. You have to do it. And you know, once again, shout out to my shorty, shout out to the Bow family, shout out to everybody because they're giving me this opportunity and I want to go all in. You have
Yeah.
to. But if you need some help, you need a friend out there, I'm open and I'm open
Hey
to
man,
help you
join
out.
I appreciate it, man. Join our Discord.
Nah,
Straight up, man.
real talk. I'm here to help you. You feel
Yeah,
me?
but like,
And you guys out there, make sure you hit us up
Or
on
holla at me.
1424 on Instagram, yo.
Holla.
Talk to us.
but yeah, I think it's my faith is what really keeps me so calm.
Right,
You know, because everything's gonna be all right.
right,
You know, everything is gonna be all right.
right.
If you allow it, then it's gonna make its way.
Right. I feel like the way how I can continue to keep the things that mean the world to me is like something simple like communication. Just to spread the love to the people that you have in your life to keep them there. You know what I'm saying? Like calling your mom Dukes. Yo, mom, I love you. You know what I'm saying? You're doing your thing. I'm proud of you. I call my brothers. My brothers call me. I tell them, yo, y'all doing y'all thing. Tell them that proud of them. My guys, I play the game with them all the time. Once again, shout out to my guys. You feel me? We always communicate, and it's cool to have friends like them because like me, like us three, we're all like emotionally intelligent. So like if it was something that was bothering us that we did or whatever, we're man enough to speak up about it to each other, and that's what makes the bond that all three of us have so hard. And it's so crazy how like we all met up on the game. We never knew what each other looked like, type shit, and then we ended up. After the years, we became more and more solid, and they're the two most solid niggas in my life right now. So like, I definitely like to remind them a lot. Like, yo, bro, you matter to me. You feel me? Whatever you need, just if I can help you, just let me know. You know what I'm saying? My mom's whatever she need, it's always been a given. I will die for my mother. Real talk.
Right.
At the end of the day, like when I'm like in my 30s or whatever, my mom is gonna be that big mama at the barbecue. She gonna see her grandkids. She gonna see her lineage. The boys that she raised continue on to be the best of themselves that she raised. You know, like I love my mom and I love the way how she raised me. Them ass whoopings that she was talking about, plenty of them. But at the end of the day, I know them ass whoopings had a reason.
Purpose, yeah.
They had purpose. So like, am I sitting here? Oh, I got it. No, bro. I got my ass super beat, but it was every single bit meaningful because now I knew not to have those nasty core values that I got my ass beat for to continue when you're older. When you're older and you have those bad values, it's over. You can't change them no more. So it was really just the ass up and that switched it. So to me, to keep the things that mean the world to you, it just takes the smallest thing of communication, showing some love. You feel me? There's a whole lot of hate in this world. Like you said, the world is on fire. Yeah. There's not a lot of love in this world at all. You know what I'm saying? And to just keep spreading the love to the people that actually is going to give that shit back to you. Mm-hmm. It's so easy. It's so easy to the point like if you don't do it, then you're just in the wrong at that point. You feel me?
You guys, I hear what y'all said, but you guys didn't say the one thing I was expecting yourselves.
What do you mean?
You guys said family. You guys said, your career choices, being able to hold it down and provide. But you guys didn't say yourself.
You gotta have,
and that's really what I was targeting at.
Yeah.
And for you guys to understand, guys, I'm pretty sure asked yourself this question: what means the world to you? The first thing, because I'm guilty of it, should be yourself.
Right.
Value
it sure
yourself,
is.
because if you don't put yourself first, that means you're putting yourself last. Doesn't matter how you want to fucking swing it, you're putting yourself last.
Right.
The one thing you should value the most before your family, before your boyfriend, your pets, is yourself, because without you loving yourself,
can't
you're
give
lost.
that to nobody else.
Nobody
You're
really
lost.
teaches you how to be selfish.
Then that's the balance that needs to be put in place. Because in order to obtain what you want in this life, you got to understand, dog, your boat is already taking on water. You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So how much sense would it mean to pull somebody who's already out on the water to bring them on the ship that's sinking? A lot of time they say, and we were talking about this earlier, they say life is like chess. Bullshit. In real life, it's like checkers. And I'll say it once and I'll say it 1,000 times. In checkers, every move you make, you're sacrificing something that you can't take back. That fork in the road comes every decision you make. That's that fork in the road. And as you make that choice, you're sacrificing something on the back burner. And even when you make it across on that checkerboard, you get king. That means you can fly back, right? But people need to understand you can still get fucked up in life trying to come back to those you love. And if you're not careful, how can you give the world when you can't give it to yourself? Okay.
That's facts.
Here's the truth. I remember when I was with my shorty, you know, I told her straight to her face, I can't give you the world. I can make you my world.
Right.
The best way to be successful is to step away and let the world be the world and communicate all that bullshit, because the world going to be the world and everybody in it. You know, you guys have a lot of talent. You guys have a lot of aspirations, but at the same time, you're not putting yourself first because you're thinking so far ahead. How the fuck you going to be straight if you're not making sure you eat? How the fuck you going to be straight if you make sure you're not resting your head? How are you supposed to make your family comfortable if you're making yourself comfortable? A lot of times we find ourselves fucking up because we're sacrificing so much. And before you know it, it's our back against the wall. But the placebo is, oh, at least my family's straight. Are they? When the person who put them on is now fucked up?
Right.
Every decision we make, you got to understand, it's never been about self. We represent each other. I tell you guys that 1,000 times over. You represent your skin color. You represent your religion. You represent your, you know what I'm saying, your bloodline. All that comes into factor. I love what I heard, but it concerns me that you didn't say what means the world to me most is myself first.
Right.
We
I mean, I
have
love
to-
myself.
Yeah, you have to break that. It's almost like a generational curse. We are taught to be selfless, where loving ourselves sometimes can feel like it's wrong. But if you look at some of the most successful individuals, like that whole, you ever seen that that video where a dude who's wearing a suit and there's like dollars attached to it, and the homeless nigga only takes $2, but everyone's taking more than they need?
Yeah.
And everyone's like, oh, well, that's fucked up. They're selfish. No, that's how you're supposed to be.
Right.
Because that's the difference between winners and losers.
Right.
See, when you try to be reserved, you get fucked over. You got to go in full head hunch. Even though it might seem fucked up, you got to keep in your mind there's a mission at hand. There's an end goal to this. Being an opportunist, you got to be careful with that, because you could fucking get lost in the sauce with that. You know what I'm saying? You talk about making sure your bag is straight. Yo, the money's going to come and it's going to go. You talk about buying your parents a house. Guess what? You need to focus on yourself first and make sure you get that house first, because it don't mean shit for you to get them a house and you out here struggling. I'm not saying that's going to be the case, but you guys got to basically identify and think critically. The reason why I even brought this terms up today, as I've been basically on social media, I'm watching everything going on, and I'm like, damn, dog, we are so fucking disconnected from how we truly feel about shit to how we're really trying to get it done. It's almost like a placebo. We'll tell ourselves something's going good when it really ain't. And it's easy as fuck to keep it real with others. We could do that shit all day. But when you got to keep it real with yourself, that's
The
another
hardest
thing.
in the world.
You show me your friends, I'll tell you who you are. Now, what happens to niggas who don't got no friends like that? You know what I'm saying? A lot of times, dude, we get lost trying to be the bigger person, trying to be doing what's right, trying to strive with greatness. Dumb it down a little bit. Reconsider things that you normally wouldn't do. You know what I'm saying? Just because it's right doesn't make it right. And again, I'm not telling you to be out here evil and be fucked up and not careful and not thoughtful, but understand you need to come first. You get what I'm saying? Say that you and Ray have a baby on the way, right? How stupid you gonna look if you ain't eating? You got a life in you at that point, right? Which means what? If you're pregnant, you got to make sure you're straight.
Word.
Because if you ain't straight, guess who's going to get affected? The one inside of you. The same thing with a relationship. If you ain't straight, how the fuck are you going to take care of the person you care about? How are you going to be there for the family you love? When it comes about your friends, I say, you listen, I don't have the best relationship with my family. I don't. And I'm thankful for it because it teaches me value. For every hardship that we go through, yo, the one thing we control is the perspective. Half empty or half full.
Word.
Perception is the only thing we control.
Word.
So if there's one thing I tell you guys as we sit here today, nothing happens for mistake. Everything happens for a reason. It's up to you whether you want to believe in that reason or you want to wave it off. But if you think him being here was a mistake, if you think you being here, Lewis being here is a mistake, then I'm sorry, you're deeply mistaken. Because we activate each other. We all forms of energy here.
Right.
We either gonna activate each other or deactivate.
Oh,
You get what I'm saying? Yeah.
Hey,
Because think
yo,
about it.
hey,
Suspect
yo,
manner.
hey, yo, he
Let's
moving
think
mad
about it.
suspect at the
This
OG,
is-
and he just ate a hot dog. Let's
This
never
is-
forget that he ate the glizzy.
This is Ben being an opportunist.
Oh God.
So what I'm saying is, you could meet one motherfucker, and just saying hi to that nigga can honestly deplete you of energy.
Yeah.
Like
That
that
social battery be
like that
out,
one guy
man.
that was fucking.
I like staying home too. That's the funny
like,
thing.
I remember he was just talking.
Yeah,
That
and
one
it
guy
was
that-
so draining. So, yo,
He
shout
wouldn't
out.
leave.
So here's the thing, and there's another individual. Shout out to my boy Ricky. Right, when you're compassionate, you got people who are fixers. You got people who will listen. You got people who will honestly take that and use that as a stepping stone. A smart man learns from his mistakes. A wise man learns from others.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? Are you humble enough to be listening and to be learning? Every day, yo, the biggest misconception we have, we're gonna wake up.
You
I had a raw deal learning that, yo, ain't no tomorrow promise, dog.
right.
Yo, every day I think about dying. Every fucking single day. I just hope to die in the moment. Because as long as I die in the moment, it sets the tone. Somebody's looking up to you. Somebody's watching. Your biggest supporter, you don't even know their first nor last name. But the one that you think supporting, you know everything about that motherfucker. You know his mother, you know his father, you know the cousins, you know the history, and that'll be the same person to bring you down to the grave. So what I say to y'all is thank y'all for sharing. I'm really appreciated. But me, at my age, the position I hold in life, I have to basically shake you guys up. Put yourself fucking first. And the same thing to y'all in the chat. Put yourself first. Because ain't nobody else gonna do it.
Facts.
Oblivious to the time we're given. You are responsible for what you take in and what you dish out. You want to write checks you can't cash? That's your fucking problem. You want to be beat up about shit? That's your fucking problem. You make the choice whether you give up or not. You go down 7, you get up 8.
Right.
Keep that energy. You guys are doing fucking fantastic. But as the brother here, y'all ain't doing enough. And the reason why you ain't doing enough because you ain't loving yourself the way you're supposed to. Out of everything you guys said, I was waiting for one of y'all to say myself.
But wait, OG, I wouldn't be this far if I didn't love myself, though.
Big facts. But do you take time to pat yourself on the back and be like, yo, I'm proud of me?
Hell yeah, because no one else is.
Big facts. Do you do that?
Hell yeah. Sometimes I ask for someone else to do it in a way, you know, but like at the end of the day, no one's coming to do it.
Like,
You feel
I
me?
mean-
So
does your man say, yo, at least when I was in a relationship, this is just me, it was religious for me to say, yo, I'm fucking proud of you. I don't give a fuck if it's by an inch.
word, that's
I'm
what I be
fucking
doing.
proud of you because I know where you came from. I could say, yo, I'm fucking proud of you. You drive me fucking bonkers, nigga. There's sometimes I want to punch you in your throat and bang your head on the concrete.
Right. Me.
Real shit. But I'm fucking proud of you because you're further than you were yesterday.
Right.
You're further than you were yesterday. You're about to make a year. Congratulations, yo. That shit ain't no walk in
You
the
and your man
park.
about to. Oh, that's love.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
That's
So
love,
what
man.
I say to y'all, man, pat yourself on the fucking back, dog.
Nah,
Give
word.
yourself the appreciation. Show yourself the love. You guys out there watching the show, you woke up today, you go to work, you're doing what you got to do. Yeah, it's a shit sandwich, but it takes a
Someone's
real
gotta eat it.
motherfucker to
Yeah,
enjoy
someone
that
gotta
shit.
eat it,
Yeah.
right?
It
Words.
takes a real
Some
motherfucker
lettuce,
to
tomato.
enjoy that shit.
Facts. Hey, shout out to me, you heard? You
Yeah.
fine ass
Yeah.
nigga.
All the shout outs we
Shit,
made
dude.
today, shout out to ourselves.
Word. Shout
Big
out to
facts.
But let me tell you something, because like, you know, I hear you and I feel you and I appreciate you, Jason.
Yeah,
Um,
appreciate
Out of habit, you know, I don't really like, you know, look at myself in the mirror and say, I'm proud of me, I'm doing a good job, because, you know, I guess it was kind of instilled in me, instilled in a lot of us to work hard, study, go to school, you know, do the things that are, you know, deemed successful in our terms. And so I am proud of me in a subconscious way. So
Mm.
even though I don't like verbally tell myself that I'm proud of myself or like, you know,
Do it.
express it, you know,
yeah, that
I
might be the missing piece.
deep
sometimes.
down, like I know I'm working hard. I'm still in a work in progress because I still have to graduate, and
Right.
I'm the goal that I set for myself, getting the house and stuff.
But be proud of yourself that you're on the journey anyway. There's people
Right.
that don't even get on the journey in the first place. There's people that we both was in college. You feel me? There's people that literally sit there for a semester. Like it's like they just wanted to live somewhere else.
And it's
then they
okay if
flunk
you
out.
don't know what you want to do.
Yeah.
It's always okay if you don't know what you want to do. That's fucking perfectly fine. True failure is not even trying.
Word.
If you failed, that's a lesson learned. You just know, okay, this didn't work this route. Let me try this route.
Mhm.
You understand? Fight. I'm telling you, while the world's on fire, while all this toxic shit is on the social media, fight.
Word.
You have to keep fighting. We don't know what's going to take place tomorrow. Some shit can go down. One of us, God forbid, may not wake up.
Right.
Some shit might go down. You might get that phone call on an Idle Tuesday of losing somebody.
I think about that sometimes.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
As I got
Out of like intrusively.
Yeah,
like,
you don't want
yeah.
to think of the negative type
'cause
shit, but like
I'll tell you right now, dude.
every
You
day.
guys are at a young age. You guys are going to get to a point, you're going to say hello a lot more right now. But as you get older, you're going to also say a lot of goodbyes. I love my mom. I was very thankful enough to send her on a trip. She went to a church revival.
Mm.
My mom came into the room and she's like, I want to say thank you. My mom is not an affectionate person, and I'm very thankful she's not, because it gave me the strength I need.
Right.
A lot of times we compare our parents to other people's parents. Like, man, maybe life will be different. Nah, fuck that.
I never did that once.
Everything's supposed to be the way it is because we don't ask for strength, but we're thankful to have it. You talk about your hardship. That's experience that only comes once in a lifetime.
Right.
Work for it and make it work for you.
I appreciate my mom because she would tell me the real all the time,
Yeah.
yo. Like there'd be times where like I would be like failing or something, and like my mom would be like, "You want to be a fucking loser? You're gonna be a bum if you keep going down this road." And I'm not raising no bums.
You need that reminder.
Yeah, like that.
Yeah.
She would tell me
Like kicking
straight
the
up,
ass.
like yo, I will kick your ass out, little bro. Like you're not, if you don't do something with your life.
Mm-hmm.
My mom always told me she wanted me to be a good man, not a yes man.
Right.
A contributor to society. It's some
Sometimes
shit we
we're
have fun.
a little too hard on ourselves.
Right.
With the goals that we set in
Of course,
life.
because we're young.
Yeah,
we lose
and
it. By the time we're like 21, 22, you'd be like, damn, I should be doing way more.
Before
No,
you know
shouldn't.
it,
No,
it's
you
all
shouldn't.
gone.
That's what I'm saying.
You
No, you
got
shouldn't.
one shot at this.
May your journey be always in your memories, especially if it was a hard one.
What did
Kobe
Rocky
Bryant.
say?
Yeah.
Till Apollo said to Rocky, there is no tomorrow.
Yeah, there is
There
no tomorrow.
is no tomorrow.
There is no
There's only
tomorrow.
now.
And that's the third one, right? Yeah,
If
Rocky
you're
3.
living in the past, you don't advance.
Word.
If you live in the future, you're high on anxiety. But if you live for the moment, you own it.
You could even connect it to Disney. You feel me? With my son, Master Oogway. He said, the past is the past. The future is something we don't know. But today is the present.
No,
That's why it's called
Yeah.
the present.
Yeah.
It's
A
a gift.
gift.
Yeah,
That's why
today's a
it's called
gift.
the
That's why it's called the present.
The past is history. The future is a mystery.
Yeah.
And now is the present.
Yeah,
That's
and
what
now,
they call
and
it.
now it's a
Present.
gift. Yeah, now
So,
today is a gift. That's why
I
it's
have
called the
another
present.
question for y'all before we close out.
Smash.
There's-
Next question.
There's a
Smash.
there's a video that's spoken by a judge. It's called "How You Living."
Mhm.
Mhm.
When people ask me how I'm doing, I say I'm living. May not be the way I want to,
Right.
motherfucker. I'm living.
Right.
How do you
That's
say
more-
that? How would you say that in Spanish? Because I get that in work a lot. ¿Cómo estás? Viviendo.
I'm living.
Oh,
Nah,
yeah.
Because
viviendo.
it's like
Okay.
it may not be where I want.
I gotta learn
but
more
may-
Spanish too. So like, you
Oh,
feel me?
mi
I got to
tanto.
learn more Spanish, bro. I'm hollering at you. I swear to God.
Nos fuimos.
How you living? If you could, 5 words.
Damn.
How
what
you
words?
living? 5 words.
Goofy,
All right.
real,
All right.
denial,
Right?
All right.
Dumb.
Dumb is crazy.
happy,
Last one.
sad, anxious, depressed, happy, exciting.
Oh, she went on a fucking rant. Okay, I like that.
Antes fue
Ben,
one.
This is
how
only,
you living, homie?
this
5
only,
words.
This only beat to the real OGs out here. I need 3 words.
Demon.
Living like
Larry.
Living
like Larry.
I don't know what the fuck that means.
Nah, I feel that. You don't want SpongeBob, gang. You gotta be
okay.
deep. You gotta be deep in.
5 words, homie.
I don't even really need 5 if I'm gonna be honest. How I'm living, I'm chilling, thinking, always moving, and happy.
My man.
That was 6 words.
Hey, Lewis.
He counted the fucking.
I know,
Oh my God.
but you're gonna have to come talk on this one. You're gonna
Yeah.
engineer you the family, dog.
Yeah, bro.
How you living, cuz? Say it. 5 words. How you living, cuz?
I'm learning,
Uh-huh.
I'm growing,
Growing.
Right.
and I'm hanging in there.
Hanging in there.
Hanging in there.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay.
Two more.
Getting
He's
hard.
a what?
Getting
Getting
to
some
it.
head. Getting some
I'm
head.
grateful for sure.
Grateful?
Grateful,
And last
definitely.
one?
Yeah,
Happy.
Happy.
definitely grateful.
Yeah.
Because you feel me? Nas said, you know, sleep is the cousin of death. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
So you gotta
Sleep is the cousin of death.
I love sleeping. I mean, like, I don't know why, but
It's
on my
essential.
days off.
It's okay. My shorty do too. Like,
Dude, on my days off, like today, I always set an alarm even on my days off because if I don't, I will sleep in. But even when I do set an alarm, at least I know at to what time I'm sleeping in because I'll set an alarm for 9:30 today. I
Right.
snoozed it, I turned it off, and I kept sleeping. I'm
Right.
like, it's gonna be 12 when I wake up. I don't care.
there be days I be wanting to like do stuff. I be like, yo, babe, let's go to the beach or something like that. You feel me? Or like the arcade or something.
Oh, if
she,
I'm doing stuff, I'm waking up.
she doesn't want to do stuff because he's that tired. Like she want to sleep, which I'm cool. You
If
feel
I'm
me?
not if I'm not doing anything, if I'm staying home, I will sleep in until like 1.
Oh yeah.
I don't know. Sometimes I find
That's
that a
some
little
good ass sleep. I'm gonna
worrisome.
keep it G. When you wake up at like 1 or 2, yo, bro, like an off day. Oh man.
Dude, when they say, "Oh, you spend most of your lifetime sleeping," I'm like, good. Good. I don't want to be awake anyway.
Sleeping's pretty awesome. I have really crazy dreams.
All right.
Same.
So
Yeah.
on this, I have a saying for y'all. I made it. Listen, whether no matter the age, understand age only tells you how much time has gone by, but wisdom shows how well you have used that time.
Mm-hmm.
Take
Real
that
talk.
home with you.
Real talk.
So as we close out,
Mm.
we'll start with you. Where could they find you? Cuz
Well, once again, you feel me? Y'all can find me on Instagram. My Instagram is Glow Jedi, GLOW.JEDI. My YouTube is Glow Jedi with an underscore in between. You feel me? Come holler at me if y'all need advice or anything. I know I'm young, but thankful to my mom and all the life that I've lived. You know, being in New York and stuff, the wisdom that I've gotten. I'm openly to share my advice and be open to share anything with anyone. You know what I'm saying? Everybody is human. We all have our own different type of emotions, type shit. And you know, everybody sometimes needs some love out here in this world. You feel me? So
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Holler at me if y'all need something.
love is also earned. It's
Word.
like
love
respect.
is earned. Y'all gotta come correct. You feel me? Y'all gotta come correct. But definitely down to give some wisdom to anybody.
Are you okay?
I think I'm coming down with a cold.
That motherfucker is tired. You're not
shit.
coming out with no cold.
Where can they find you?
Oh, you know, I have been up since 8 in the morning.
Exactly. I've been up since like 7. I ain't gonna hold you.
No, I'm like, yeah, like I mean, I've been out of bed since 8. I'm sorry.
I've been up since 12. You can find me on Instagram. My first name, Natalie, 2 Y's, 2 E's, _01.
Where can
That
they
is
find you?
such a
Cuz
What?
that's such a
Where can they find you?
MySpace
You already
ass.
know, you find me as Sir Zaniel Ben on all platforms. You already know what it is. Sir Zaniel. That's with an XANIEL Ben. Sir Zaniel Ben.
and you can find me at Logic142 on Instagram. Just to give you guys a heads up, your boy's about to jump back on 2s. I'm almost done. So for my fellow riders out there, holla at your boy. We
Shout
about
out
to
to-
take you to a different part of the world and show you some stuff that you don't understand, but you're gonna love.
Word.
Also, hit us up on our Discord. Make sure if this is your first time, you hit that like and subscribe button.
Word,
you know what I'm
subscribe,
saying?
baby.
Yo, what up, Cuzzo? I see you made it, Doug. We about to close out, but thank you, Doug. I appreciate you. And as you already guys know, man, this has been one thing for sure.
Two
things for certain,
Holla.
Peace
Holla at us.
out.
See you guys on the